Time of reflection. As a Biafran, as an Igbo man, anywhere you are, shame unto you. Our Southeast governors, congratulations to all of you. I heard they are calling for Thanksgiving to celebrate Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's conviction. Congratulations to everyone who worked tirelessly to make sure that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is convicted. The coast is clear. Go to the world champion, or rather Guinness World Record, and receive your award. Go to Donald Trump, receive your award. The Congress that is going on in Washington, D.C. condemned Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's sentence. I said it here earlier, that Donald Trump and the House Committee are waiting the outcome of today, which the Congress they are doing to they started yesterday. They put it on that yesterday. And you know one thing, the funniest thing is that Nigeria afternoon or morning is their night. So whatever they must happen or transpired in the zoo court will come on their table before the starting of the event. And the event is scheduled for 11 a.m. Otohamo, let me be honest with us here. I could not sleep last night. To God who made me and you. I watched my brother, one of his video. Akbi, Speed Darlington. The guy wept. He cried. There is a kind of weeping or cry that somebody will tell you this is pretending. This guy cried from his heart. If it is easy for me to cry, my brother, I would have done that. I have an article here. Southeast governors communique on Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Look at it here. Look at it very closely, please. Look at it very closely. That is the article we are going to read. The Southeast governors, all the political holders, appointed, selected or elected, all of them are now celebrating. Oduzo Kalo, Okezi Ikpazu, what did they call this one again? Alex Oti, Benjamin Kalo, Alex Igwechi, Obiagocha. Despite the fact their presence in the court, I know what they represent. You people should go home and clap for yourself. In fact, you people should go and receive your award. Because politically, you people are irrelevant if Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is out. So that is what you people are fighting to make sure that it never happened. Congratulations to all of you. May the God who sees heart of every mind and heart reward you. And posterity, I repeat, posterity can never be fair to all the whole people who call themselves billionaires and millionaires in the Southeast, who fold their arms while their own brother is being sentenced to life imprisonment without no any written law that convicts Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. No any written law. He keep on asking this question for many months. Please, can you show me? Is it too? I mean, they said he who asked. If you don't know, you ask to know, right? Ask Onya Juta de Fuzo. For Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to say, I can never open my defense, you have to show me where it is written in your own constitution or law that I, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, need to be convicted. There's no any single, if you say we have treated that matter. You can imagine. I made rather a promise or rather a challenge here that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will never be set free on the 20th of this month. It is not a cause. I repeat, it is not a cause. It is not my prayer. It is not my wish. Because I know what have already been said. So they have already cried about it before this that yesterday court. Now look at what these people are planning to do. And there's another evidence, there is another intel again. That Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, within 2 years, after 2027, they will start to poison him one after the other, little by little, until they buy him in whether they say convicted. Say I don't even know whether which prison is he. Kuje prison is he Kirikiri? I mean they will carry and go Niger State, where they will just easily eliminate him. Right? To them, they don't know the international community is watching. Tomorrow now you will see them now. They will say you it's IPOB and P2B. Igbos are the one who go to report to Donald Trump that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was sentenced to death. Yesterday, court hearing and sitting was do what? Everything was live, right? And they see it very clearly. Well, before I read this act, I want to congratulate every one of us out there. Whether you do good or you do bad or you wish Mazi Nnamdi Kanu well or not wish Mazi Nnamdi Kanu well, congratulations to you. Yes. That elephant won a kill. They don't serve on the meat. Now, all our Southeast governors will then go to sleep. They will they will rest very well. They will throw parties, both in open place and in secret place. Because they are the worst nightmare they have as a politicians have been taken away, courtesy of their making. Glory be to all of you, not to God, but glory be to all of you for making it possible to happen. When I made that pledge or promise here, I know it's not going to happen. A country that will go all the way to the international community to lie to them. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, when they brought in the witnesses, I never see where they say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu 179 military were killed. Military commander I just murdered the other day. Tinubu left to God knows where. A military commander of Igbo descent. That Oba is from the side of Kogi that belongs to Biafra. A Christian for that matter was murdered, and the people who murdered him were celebrating. Tomorrow, they will still call them for peacekeeping. Do you know what will shock you most? Let me break this bubble. Before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case on 20th, yesterday, on 19th, the so-called Nigerian government sentenced an ISWAP commander who orchestrated, or rather who carried out the Owo massacre. You people remember Owo massacre, right? Where they killed over 40 worshippers and many injured. Guess what? They sentenced him to 20 years imprisonment. Maybe with an option to appeal or to bail. Then somebody will say he incited the public. Not you capture him. He never said, I saw this guy when I raided his home in 2017. A lot of arms were discovered in his home. Not even there's a blade was seen in possession of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When you people got him arrested in 2015 in Lagos after returning from UK, you didn't find anything on him. Rather, what you tendered there as an exhibit is laughable even before primary school pupils. Charger, broadcasting, USB wire, laptop, iPad. That is what you see as an evidence. And you have mind to say you are convicting him to life imprisonment. There's somebody who carried out massacres. It's like now we are beginning to be encouraging anybody. As long as you are a freedom fighter, my brother, start to kill your enemies. Mama them well so that when they get you, they will give you lighter sentence. Because that's exactly what is happening in that zoo called Nigeria. A case, Injustice Binta Iyako saw 2022 and tell Sam Amade that there's no case for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to answer. And when she found opportunity to recuse herself, she do that diligently and say, glory be to God. Let me just tell you another thing again. This is war between the Igbos and the Yorubas. Persecution Council, Yoruba. Assistant, Yoruba. There are 4 persecution councils. SAN. And you tell me this is from federal government. Federal government is supposed to reflect at least the characters of the federal government. But let me not go there. Who is the DSS head? Prosecuting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Yoruba. Who is the president? Yoruba. EFCC, Yoruba. Then the judge is himself, Yoruba. Fulani set these people up because they will always use them as a tool to do the dirty job. And they have done that quietly. Is there any dirty job any Fulani have done against the Igbos? Please let me know. Gowon is a Christian. He's the one that the Fulani used against his own fellow Christians in the southeast. Awolowo is a Christian, a Yoruba bastard man. He's the one that they used to starve over 3.5 million Biafrans to death with hunger. Please name one thing, the dirty game that the Fulanis have done against the Igbos. Just name one thing, and I will name 10 that the Yorubas, that they have used Yorubas to do. You will bring this argument now. Buhari, the one kidnapped Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. But Buhari keep on adjourning this case, knowing fully well that he wants to avoid international punishment under his regime. He keep on adjourning the case until Bola Ahmed Tinubu come in place. Who was then the DSS boss? Persecuting Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Yusuf Bichi, right? A Hausa Fulani man. All of them, they dodge all this punishment and then leave it at the hand of a moron who they told me is educated boss, that nothing look like education in the body of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It don't happen. The only thing I'm thanking God that my heart did not break into pieces last night. That is the only thing I can be able quietly and said, God, I thank you for nothing let my heart break last night. I slept yesterday night or this morning by almost 1:28 a.m. and woken up by the same a.m. 5:42 a.m. How many hours did I sleep? All throughout the time I slept, maybe 3 hours or 4 hours, my body is like oven, hot. My heart keep on pounding. If my heart can pound like this, me that is outside, how much more Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? What will be the fate of that man? Fighting for everybody, not for himself. And the Southeast governors are celebrating that now their nightmare have been taken away from them. May God help us. My happiness in all these things is that the US is aware of this. And they have already used this as a case study. But my problem with these people they call US, they are taking too much time to do something. You have all evidence in your desk. You designate Nigeria as country of particular concern. What are you calling hearing again for? What are you calling hearing again for? Oh, you want to have double mind. Maybe what do they call it? The delegate they have sent to meet your vice president, maybe they have struck a deal of handing Nigeria over to you, right? I don't understand. In all these shenanigans, do you know that Israel have cut ties with the UK? In other words, for them to, then if they want to capture Nigeria, if UK make any bam, US and Israel, we finish UK. Israel, they don't cut ties with UK after 40-something years. Please help me connecting the dots. What is the deal that US is having with Nigerian government? They are taking too much time. Since the announcement of their coming, the killings never stopped. In fact, it seems like they just losing them from chain. Go ye into the world and buy people the way you like. To the extent that coming on internet, telling other bandits that they should double their hustle where they are certain loots. And they are making TikTok video, posting on the internet. DSS never see this guy. No, they will look the other way around. But somebody commented, let military take over from Port Harcourt, an Igbo guy. DSS have to track him and got him arrested. On our way down. If you get this message, the only thing I would like you to do for me, not for me, just do it for the Igbos. Please, tag at POTUS, Donald Trump. In fact, any handle of any United States of America's in government office, whether they are against Igbos or not against Igbos, tag all of them. In fact, tag Netanyahu, tag Russian president, tag Ibrahim Traore. My brother, Yorubas have declared war against the Igbos. Don't tell me about sentiment. This is exactly what happened. Because if Fulanis could not convict Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, even a Fulani judge holding the case of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu recuse herself, then a Fulani, everybody run and say, no, there's no case here. The Yoruba bastard spring out. I can handle the case. Give me the case. If posterity ever be fair to this kind of person, then let me know what cause him. Here are the article I have for us here. This article is being put out by this controversial Islamic cleric by name. It's also an activist, Mehdi Shehu. I will read what is being put out here. A deserving congratulations to all Southeast politicians for a job well done. E-money, Joey Zaza, Obi Kubana chief priest, Atweze Nubo, the thunder that will reduce your people's lifespan, whatever they call it. How can they press up? And it is coming from a Taliban state. All of you who keep on going everywhere throwing money, if you are an Igbo man following all these ones in their miserable social media handles, please unfollow all of them. Let's start this campaign. Unfollow all of them. They have dealt with us. Because all these things, it's only the poor masses will be at the receiving end. The poor masses are the one who will always receive this. To them, nothing will happen because they don't gather the money. They can buy any country's passport they want to buy. But Nami and you, they suffer the outcome. Southeast governors, anywhere you see them, a deserving congratulations to all Southeast politicians for a job well done. With the conviction of Martin Nnamdi Kanu today, all Southeast governors, their senators, members, ministers, and other political appointees, their zone will have a peaceful night. Most of the Southeast politicians and Tinubu's political appointees from the zone played very silent but significant roles in Martin Nnamdi Kanu's predicament out of cowardice. Fear, greed, and betrayal is part of the game. They perceive Kanu as an individual capable of diminishing whatever popularity they claim to have gathered all these years. From today on, they will cowardly congratulate each other, celebrate silently, do a Thanksgiving in private, residential chapels because the brother enemy is being tormented because, number one, Martin Nnamdi Kanu is their biggest political threat, has been convicted. Number two, because they have achieved their aim of seeing him suppressed. Number three, because they owe Tinubu an inordinate silence as a sign of approval for Martin Nnamdi Kanu's conviction. Number four, because their insatiable appetite will continue to grow until they meet their Waterloo. Number five, however, their uncle, Prof. Chinua Achebe, warned them 50 years ago that A, the hill may not know, but it is on the ground. B, no man, however great, was greater than his people. No one ever won judgment against his people. C, the death that will kill a man begins as an appetite. They should go and ask other people. Number 6, the hypocritical Igbo politicians who are feasting with a lion will soon come to realize that their celebrations will be short-lived because karma will catch up with them individually and collectively, and what will be shall be. What shall become will also become. Number 7, it is just as a matter of time that Kanu will regain his freedom if one considers people like Sunday Uboha, Gani Adams, Tompolo, Dokubo Hasare, murderous repentant Boko Haram kingpins, and how they are moving around with security cover after they took arms against the state. Murdered thousands, destroyed state critical assets, maimed, incapacitated thousands, etc. Number 8, it is just a matter of time that Kanu will be free in a country where drug barons, arsonists, treasonous looters, thieves, murderers, treasonable felonies are set free under a doubtful amnesty program full of nepotism and selectivism. That day is coming, and everybody will reap what they sow. I pour out my heart for Martin Nnamdi Kanu. I pour out my heart for him. It is not easy. Let's just take a few comments. May God take the glory. PC said, I believe God will see him through and help him regain his freedom. If I were him, and if God knows him no shows him mercy. No matter what, I will keep quiet and let whatever wants to happen. Suleiman said, I was expecting you to also mention Gumi, El-Rufai, Miyetti Allah, etc. But the hypocrisy in you remain very alive and unchanged, just like the spots on cheetah. Now only Allah fit deliver you. Twa. Prince Ene Abuma said, Baba, not all issue you politicize. Destructive agenda will not heal this nation. Grandeko said, forget the governor's jamboree. Because of that, does Nnamdi Kanu deserve to be jailed or not according to the charges read against him? That is people who will tell you that Nnamdi Kanu is guilty. But the bandits who are having peace deal, they are innocent. Because according to Gumi, he said that the bandits, the terrorists are doing business. Unlike IPOB that want to secede from Nigeria. So, in other words, the judgment of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, according to Gumi, is justified. The conviction is justified because they want to secede from Nigeria. When a marriage is not working, what follows? Is it not a divorce? The marriage between the North, South, and whatever they call it is not working. And we said, we have had enough. We are going. You refused. The same you will come out tomorrow and tell me that Igbos are the problem of Nigeria. The same Igbos, when they came out and said, oh, let us start agitations, you will start to kill them, call them terrorists. They will go on the street to protest. You send military with live bullet to kill them and take over their corpse. Then when they said, okay, we are not going to go out again to protest, not knowing fully well that it is a fundamental human rights to protest, which is second in their constitution. Okay, now our own protest now will be on Monday, sit at home. You read it as a charge against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is an act against the state. He read it as a charge against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and also read a conviction on it. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have no right to declare it at home. And he also have no right to protest. Then what right do they have as a human being who come from a country, or rather a zoo, if I'm not mistaken? Peace said they should remember that karma is real. You may think you have the power to do whatever you want to do, but tomorrow is around the corner. Once again, thank you, sir. If I fell down and cry sometimes, but God knows best, a man who stood up for Ndi Igbo in general, I said it and I repeat myself, it shall never be well with anybody who have hands in the conviction of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Whether you are spiritual, whether you are human being, are you a man, are you a woman, are you a politician, are you a businessman, my brother, if you are importing container, all your containers, all your goods will capsize on the high sea. May the gods of our land never let this world fall on the ground. May they never allow this world to fall on the ground. They have really dealt with us. When I said some people, when they come out now and say, 1967 is not 1970. When I look at them, I say, get out of here. 1967 to 1970 is not 2025. Yet, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was convicted. Nobody will ever say, Pim. Yet, we allow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to pass through all this rigorous, what I call it, court appearance. Every blessed, every two days, he will leave, with his deteriorating health. And then tomorrow you come and tell me that you are the wise men that come from that wiseness kill you there. I am provoked already. In fact, I'm done. Please help me to circulate this video. Follow us on our social media handles. Everything I put to rest. Both the people who keep lying for the head of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are put to rest. Let me see. The insecurity, they said now the Southeast is going to have a breath of fresh air, right? Congratulations to all of you. You people have done wonderfully well. I clap for you, eh? It is well. My people, catching a